Okay, so this is my deck profile. I went 4-0 at my locals. I played Eldlich, Dogmatika. Let's start off with the list. Two Golden Boys, really good card. Uh, Not much explaining there. We got one Fleur de Lis, one Ecclesia, really good cards for the Dogmatika package. I run three Effect Veilers. These came in clutch. I use these mostly for I like to normal summon these. I have the Celine package, which you'll see later on in the extra deck, but they come in clutch as hand traps as well. If they got the cross out, they got the cross out. Won't be upset. Don't really care. I usually try to keep one in hand just to normal summon it. Uh, Access code is a good card. Two triple tactics talent in the main. People like to ash my sanguine. Uh, Kind of hurts, So I draw two, look at their hand, or I get to take a monster. Most of the time, if they have a gamma package, I can take a tuner, go into access code, and Celine package. turbo, turbo access code. Three Nadir servants. You saw the Dogmatica package, really good card. I got a couple monsters I like to send. Uh, Overall, good searcher. Gets from the graveyard too. We got three dualities. Really good card. I don't really special summon much on my first turn, or if I haven't gotten my engine off yet. Lets me see three cards into the deck. Really good card. I see Nadir. I see the Dogma package. Really good. Really good synergy. I liked it. I do own Extravagance. I don't own Prosperities. Um, I don't miss the Prosperities or the Extravagance mostly because I use my extra deck for utility. But each to each their own. I did go 4-0, so that was pretty cool. One card of Demise and to round up my spells. Really good card, draws threes. It didn't really come up a lot, but when I don't have a hand, three cards doesn't hurt. Uh, Sanguine, three Conquistadors, uh, two Haqueros. It's usually what everybody plays. It's standard. I like it. Not too bad. Not too bad. Three punishments. Really nice card. Goes with the Ecclesia, single Ecclesia. Also helps me send utility cards from my extra deck, which I will be showing right now in a bit, actually. And comes in clutch when you don't have anything else. So this is a Trap Eldlich, so with a little bit of Dogmatica. Torrential Tribute, really good card. Can't say much, It's at three. Board wipes. It works. Uh, Ice Dragon's Prison, really good card. Comes in clutch. Uh, really, really good in specific matchup. Like so against Shadal, there was one time where I had he had a window up, and he was also playing like Shadal Eldritch or something, and but he had a Golden Boy in his grave, and I had a Ecclesia and a Conquistador, and then I activated my Conquistador, chained Ice Dragon's Prison, brought back his Golden Boy. I think he had a field spell up, so I banished my Ecclesia and his window. My Kong came up and banished his field spell he had up that I forgot what it was. I think it was a desperate field spell. He was trying to do some more shenanigans, but I didn't allow him to. He ended up like rage quitting from there. Two trap tricks, really good card. It uh it brings out all your other traps like and Sanguine too. Sanguine's one of the traps it can bring out, like whether you're in time or something, or you really need the monster because you haven't seen it all game, and you see this card, you just bring out a Sanguine so you can just pop off. Yep. I am running 40 cards, so two Floodgates, Imperial Order, one good card, Skill Drain, another really good card. Can't complain. I saw them both. They put in work, you know. Uh, And the last three cards on my deck, on my 40 card deck, is Solemn Strike. 1500 to negate monster effects. It's pretty sick. You can Ice Dragon Prison Dragoon. Dragoon activates effect. You saw him strike it, and then it's a counter, so they can't really respond unless they have a counter or something like. Yeah, no, they can't really respond with a super poly either because I put a counter up. So that's it for the main deck. Really short, sweet, simple. Extra deck, I run three Entis. You know, the dogmatica's package. Don't really care for much for extra deck for because of the Eldlich, but it helps me send stuff like Entis. Really good card. Uh, Wipe stuff. Titaniclad Ash Dragon, really good card. Helps me search end phase. I can go punishment, destroy a monster if that's all they had. Send a Titaniclad because their turn's about to end because I just removed their starter, and then at the end phase I'll special summon an Ecclesia and get myself another punishment because I can recycle like that, and you just win from there. Honestly, a prima donna, because people like to banish Golden Lord. They know it's a threat, and when they banish it, it sucks, and it shuffles it back into the deck. But another cool interaction is I run out of sanguines quick. I go through them a little quick, so my prima donna helps me with the deer servant or with punishment. You just destroy one of those weak monsters that are less than 1500 or 1500. You just yeah, you just put a sanguine back into the deck, and your conquistador or Hakuero becomes live again if you have ran out. Really good card. Adignister Pegasus, really great card. Niche interaction, which I will explain afterwards when I go through the side deck. It came in clutch versus a BA F-Zero Dragon. Yeah, he put up a F-Zero Dragon, and yeah, I'll explain later once you see the side deck. So for the train package, Choo Choo, we got the Libe and the Gustav Max. These cards, in time you could put 2,000. Uh, you can put up 2,000 damage and then attack for 6,000, which is game right there. This package right here is game. He could go 6,000 if you still have Max Gustav under him. You can attack twice with 6,000. So if your opponent has a pretty big monster that's more than 3,000 and you have a punishment, you can obviously send the Libe, and he's 4,000 attack, so he comes in pretty clutch. All right, continuing on. One Pallades. Pallades really good. I was thinking about running a Zeus because of the XZs I run, but it didn't come up much. It's I have one, but I don't know. Huh. So off to the oh, this is the reason why, because of my links. I actually do run certain links. I got Link Spider, really good card for getting my trap monsters off the field. Christian Hockey Fiberax, Celine Pay. He's with the Celine package. Really good cards. They go into access code, so that's good. Alina, not gonna lie, Lina is a good card. I think I want to bump her up to two. She puts in work. Like, I might take out the Link Spider because all you need is the light monsters, and your trap monsters are light. So you make these two cards with your trap monsters. I mean, I don't know. Link Spider's still pretty good. I'm still thinking about if I want to run a second. You just take, like, if your opponent has driver in the graveyard, take away his driver, bring it back. If they have any light monsters, just bring them out and then go off and play. Really good card. And for the last two cards on my extra deck, we have a Blackluster Soldier of Chaos. Can't go wrong. You make this with Golden Boy. Can't be targeted. Can't be destroyed by card effects. You just put 45 on him when you destroy a monster, and your opponent can't get over 45 that can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Come on, let's be real. Once it's over 45, and you keep adding on to it, your opponent basically dies, and you're just banishing each turn. It's still on the board. The presence becomes real. Dragoon can't do nothing, can't target it. He can't fight it head on. It's still 45 even if he gets an attack boost. So, and access code, just access code for game. You've seen the package, you've seen what I run in the main deck. It access code for game. That's all I can say. onto the side deck, we do run 3 Gadalas for my Kaiju targets. Sometimes you just don't see the cards you want to see, and then Kaiju just comes in clutch. We are playing the wind target just in case we play a wind barrier statue. That card's too good. Um, just overall, Harpy's Feather Duster, and 3 heavy storm dusters for removal. We do run trap trick, so this comes out whenever we want. Harpy's Feather Duster is just overall good card. Lightning Storm was a thought, and it was in the main deck at one point. Took it out because we do always have something up on the and sometimes late game drawing. Lightning Storm isn't good. Like, we can obviously send it to the graveyard with Golden Boy, but I didn't find it too optimal. I thought this was really optimal with this deck at least. 3 evenly matches. You know what they do. Removal. When you can't get over stuff, you just banish it. This is the reason we have it in the side. It's not really something we struggle with because we do run a lot of removals in the main deck. So, but for those decks are just too fast that we can't keep up with. Okay, so before we get to the MVP card, from in my opinion, anti-spell fragrances. These were actually what's that card? Broken Line. I was running Broken Line, and I didn't see them, and honestly, it wouldn't have done a difference. I think anti-spell fragrance for my build at least. Everybody's is different. Is good because you're running 3 heavy storm dusters. If you it puts down like feather duster, they have to set it so then you can do more, like you can still go off, you can try to pop it, and at the same time spell fragrance, they have to set it. They can't go off if they don't remove this. And then spell cards are really important, and you can just get rid of them. You just win that one turn, you try to OTK the next turn and while you set up. And for the last card, I wanted to test out Dimensional Barrier. Sword Soul's coming out, and I know it's still almost 2 weeks from today's date. But I tried them out because I was just curious to see how well would this do. It did exponentially great. Round one, I went against uh, at my locals. I went against a Dragoonity player, stopped him really hard. Round two, I played an ABC player, stopped him really hard. Game three, played a BA player, he got stomped. And actually, that's where I was talking about that I was going to explain to you guys the Ad Ignister combo. So, the BA player, he had F-Zero, and I had Ecclesia. He somehow got Alec in the grave and then negated Ecclesia. So he goes battle phase, attack Ecclesia. Ecclesia got destroyed. Then I chain Ad Ignister, Wind Pegasus, and I have a Dimensional Barrier set, obviously. And then he goes F-Zero, Future Dragon to negate my Wind Pegasus. I chain up Dimensional Barrier, calling XZs. This card right here says, declare one card name, Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, XZ, or Pendulum. For the rest of this turn, either player can special summon monsters of the declared type. Also negate the effects of all monsters of that type while they are on the field. That right there secured me the game, negated the F-Zero, and put it back in the deck. And from there, it was easy peasy. I got that dub. You know how it is. We got first place. It's just the locals. Wish it was a bigger event, but it is what it is. Thank you. This is Hydro from Dro Gang.